Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. First things first, let's get to today's matchups. And our first matchup is JaVale McGee versus Hakeem Warrick. Let's get started with JaVale McGee here. JaVale McGee, very good dunker. He was in the finals for the slam dunk contest against Blake Griffin. He's a starting center for the Washington Wizards. He can also play power forward. His mother played in the WNBA. So he comes from a basketball background. He's a very good post player. He's still young. He was only drafted in '08. So he still needs time to come into this league and really make an impact. But what he's done for Washington has been pretty phenomenal. He's a great shot blocker and a great dunker. Reminds me a little bit of Atlanta's Josh Smith, actually. And so JaVale McGee, very talented dunker and shot blocker. And that's why I've got him matched up with Hakeem Warrick. Hakeem Warrick is a backup power forward for the Phoenix Suns. He is also a very good dunker. Takes it to the rack. From the high post, a move that Hakeem Warrick does a lot is he has the ball in the high post and he just pump fakes his defender and takes it all the way to the rack for a jam. So Hakeem Warrick, definitely a very talented dunker. Not much else he can do. He's a limited player, but coming off the bench as a role player, he's very effective, especially for Phoenix. They don't have very much depth at power forward and center. So he's really he really helps them keep going. Mostly what he does is he brings fans to the team. He's one of those spectacular players that does that kind of stuff. But I think JaVale McGee is just a little bit better. I think that JaVale McGee has more overall skills. JaVale McGee's a better defender than Hakeem Warrick is. So I think JaVale deserves that matchup. Our next matchup is David Lee versus Serge Ibaka. David Lee is a starting power forward for the Golden State Warriors. He can also play center. He was an All-Star in the 2009-2010 season. Then he was traded to Golden State, so New York could make room for Omari and then eventually Carmelo and Chauncey Billups. But David Lee, very effective post player. He's very good at posting people up, even though he's slightly undersized, only 6'9". He's just a very good player for Golden State, part of their big three of Curry, Ellis, and Lee. Serge Ibaka, starting power forward for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He can also play center. He's 6'10", also a very good dunker. He was also, just like JaVale McGee, in the slam dunk contest at the All-Star game. He did not make it to the finals, but he should probably, in my opinion, he should have won when he jumped past the free throw line and when he dunked and grabbed that thing for that kid off of the rim. But Serge Ibaka, he's also a very good defender, very good shot blocker. Really holds his own down in the low post area. David Lee, probably a better offensive threat, but Serge Ibaka a better defensive threat. I think David Lee deserves this matchup until Serge Ibaka has more experience, and Serge Ibaka will be a very good player in this league, but he needs more experience like David Lee has. So I think David Lee deserves that matchup. Now let's talk NBA headlines. The Memphis Grizzlies mascot Grizz wins Mascot of the Year award. Thank you for watching NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez, and I'll see you next time.